Hey y'all, what's going on? I feel like I was about to say, let's get on. Doo, doo. I'm checking something real quick. How's everyone doing? Not good morning. Really? It's morning? Hello, hello, hello. I'm good. I'm tired. How's everyone doing? What's everyone reading? It's a good morning. Everybody's doing good morning. Diversifying my content. I'm just gonna go with the comments as I see them because clearly I'm not going to be able to really type like I usually type or pull stuff up on the screen like I usually do. Okay, Josh is reading Sister Outsider. Ooh, Izzy, how is Spy Family? I have volume one on my shelf. Fire by Kristen Kishore. Among the Beasts and Briars. I have that on hold at the library. Okay. Susanna Clark. No One Is Watching by Alyssa Cole. Just talked about that one today in a video. The Printing God. All right. 5-day vacation. She Would Be King. Okay. Oh, Kathleen, I my copy of that should be coming in soon. Hopefully. At least that's what my host was said, that my copy would be coming in soon. Dear America books. I remember those. I used to read those as a kid. Future Home and the Living God. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. The Stand. All right. Wings of Ebony. Of course you're reading Wings of Ebony. Of course you have an arc of Wings of Ebony. I'm not surprised. How is it so far, Isabella? Railway Children. I feel like I read that as a child too, but I can't remember. Or at least I had a copy as a child. I probably didn't read it. The Glacier. Good. I'm glad you're liking it. I wish that one. I feel like that one came out at such an awkward time last year. So I think it had like 5 minutes of fame, and then people just stopped talking about it. Appreciate it. I appreciate. Send it to me, Isabella. I'm nervous about Black Leopard Red Wolf. I'm super nervous about that. Thanks y'all for even coming. I really was just looking for some motivation to stay up to make this pie, to be honest with you, because I'm tired and I'm making an apple pie trend. Um, I'm tired, but I need to have this. I'm not gonna have time to cook this pie tomorrow. Yes, I am making apple pie for all inquiring minds. Other words from home. Okay, perfect for fans of Legendborn. That's cool. Yeah, it's yum. It's great to eat. Cooking it, however, is a mess. It's hey Nicole, is well, my laptop computer is messed up. It's 8:51 here on the Eastern Seaboard. Now you want apple pie. Vicious by V.E. Schwab. I always feel like V.E. Schwab is like a hit or a miss. From what I keep hearing, people either really seem to love her or they just don't at all. Isn't Black Leopard Red Wolf more like literary fantasy? That's what I've heard. That it's literary fantasy and um, not actual fantasy, which is why people have such a hard time getting into it. Okay, Count of Monte Cristo. Okay, not her adult ones. The Girl Who Saved Christmas, In a Holidays. Yeah, I have In a Holidays on my shelf. I still haven't read it yet. Molasses Cookies. Those are good. The Death of Vivek Oshii. I have that on audio. Still haven't read it, which is a shame. The cover for What Big Teeth looks really good. I don't think I've read the synopsis for it yet, though, to be honest with you. It looks good. Okay, y'all, so what we can do... Yeah, I heard The Girl in the Mirror was not the best. Okay, you finished How Did the Sunrise? David Baldacci. I have a lot of patrons at the library who like David Baldacci. I haven't read anything by him. So what we can do is we can do a sprint at 9. And what I'm going to be doing is while we're sprinting, I'm going to be listening to an audiobook while I make this pie. So, show you what I'm reading. Hold on. Let me rinse my hands off. I just got a paper towel. That was dumb. So I am currently on a historical romance kick. So I am currently listening to My American Duchess by Eloisa James. I'm like 60% into that one. So I don't have that much to go. Not you feel like this is a cooking show. I feel like I'm doing a poor job at it because y'all can't really see what I'm doing when it's all said and done. But I promise I am. You can hear it. But I am in here trying to be Chef Boyardee with the apple pie to some degree. I used to like to cook a lot, y'all. I'm too tired to cook now. I used to like to bake a lot. I baked a lot during the quarantine, to be honest with you. I feel like when I was doing like consistent vlogs, I was baking so much. Yeah, I get a lot of like audiobook listening done. Surprisingly, like if I'm cooking or if I'm cleaning or if I'm driving, like doing a commute. I was about to say something, but I lost my train of thought. Completely lost my train of thought. Not it was that bad. You just inserted your good read. Yeah, I just heard that. I heard that one and what was the social media one that they had this month? I forget the title of it. I heard that one wasn't that good either. But I'll have to see. I know that one was an early release, but I haven't read it yet. Yeah. I think for me too, I low key have to keep myself by VP. I got to keep myself occupied in order to consistently listen to an audiobook. So that's cleaning, cooking, or commuting, usually, or if I'm at work and I have some downtime. Erica, there are a couple that you can use. I specifically use Granny Smith because they hold up better. Um, I think the rule of thumb is that you want an apple that's firm. You don't want anything too soft. Like Red Delicious apples are not the apples to use when you're doing apple pie. Yes, Kathleen, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, people like her, which I found really interesting because she's a mommy. It's like a mommy vlogger, which I would never do. I don't know how they do that because let me tell you, raising a child is not all glitter and gold. So that's always interesting to me. But yeah, she's like a mommy vlogger, and she gets like really sucked in to social media, and she starts doing some crazy stuff that I think her husband is just kind of like, why are you doing this type of situation? But I think there's also someone who like is, for lack of a better term, I think like stalking her, and he he's or she, whoever it may be, I don't know because I haven't read the book, but I think there may be kind of like a thriller element to it. But I know someone who read it and they didn't really care for it too much. So yeah, I haven't read it yet. So I mean, take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. I haven't read it myself. I just know that someone that I know that has read it said that they didn't care for it. So I haven't really heard good things about it. Yeah, Erica, I can only eat weird allergy. I um some fruits and vegetables make not only my mouth itch, but they they make me nauseous. So like red delicious apples make me feel sick. Hey, Miss WSC Reader, are you reading that for the Black Post Club? I was not able to get to it this month. I still have I have stuff that I need to prep for reviews for next month. I still haven't done that yet. Yeah, I think that for me, I think it may be the pesticides, to be honest with you, that I'm allergic to. I had one really bad reaction once to carrots, and they made my eyes swell, which was the weirdest thing. I was eating carrots and hummus, and then my eyes just kind of like blew up. Okay, that's so cool. Well, clearly it's not your birthday anymore, but happy belated birthday. All right, y'all, how long do you want to sprint for? You want to go for 20, 25, or 30? Cosmic Crisp? No, Yanni, but they sound good though. Yeah. My lips swell and my throat. Yes, I start to. I don't want to do it because I don't want to be too loud. I don't want to wake the baby up. But yeah, I start to do like this hacking thing with my throat because my throat gets super itchy. It's so strange. So is everybody saying 30? All right. So I'm guessing it's technically 9 o'clock because my I don't know what's going on with my laptop with the time thing. I need a new laptop anyway. That's a different story. Rachel, don't come in here with that mess now. Talking about 7 minutes. We were having fun with that this weekend. If y'all weren't in the live show this weekend, People were saying like 10, 5, 3 minutes. All right, let me set it up. Let me find my timer. Oh, thank you for watching today's Vlogmas videos. All right, Izzy, running out. All right, y'all. I'm gonna share my screen. Application window, free timer. Okay. So we're gonna do 30 minutes. All right, let's go. Okay, y'all. How'd you do? I just finished the filling. Filling doesn't take long to make. I just have to make sure that it tastes right. I was laughing because it depends on if you read I guess it depends if you read romance or not. And I am listening to, like I said, what's the book yet? This is the book that I'm listening to. And so so essentially this book is about an American who goes to England because she's had she's had two failed um not marriages, but two failed engagements. And she goes and she gets engaged to this guy and ends up falling in love. Well, I don't know, she's attracted to his twin brother. So stuff happens, whatever. And sometimes when you listen to you listen to stuff on audio, especially with romance, sometimes they hit a line that you don't expect. And the line that was stated in the book is what made me laugh. So yes. So let's see. I saw that Deidre. I know you're tired. It's time for you to go to sleep. Um, so y'all talking about eggnog a lot. Okay, 25 pages, 20 pages, 16, 3 chapters, 14, 31 pages, 19 pages. Donnie, I expect nothing else from you. Honestly, it tastes like it's missing something. I'm gonna be pissed at myself having to do all these dishes. I can't tell what yet, though. No, I hate eggnog. I think it needs more cinnamon. Okay, I got through one chapter. No, I got nutmeg in it. I think the cinnamon is right. Dishes equals audiobook. Yeah, everybody keeps saying nutmeg, nutmeg. Yeah, I did brown sugar. But I think it's the I actually forgot lemon, which is part of the problem. But this pie is not even for me. Let's talk about that. The pie is not even for me. And I put butter in it this time. I do not have any cloves. So, oh, I could do with a hot toddy right now. I was saying that earlier. I wanted a hot toddy. Yes, lemon is crucial. I got all the spices, y'all. I think it's the lemon. I think the lemon is missing. It's the lemon. It's all right though. It's gonna have to work because I do not have the time. I do not have the time to do this tomorrow. So here we are doing this tonight. The kitchen is a mess. Okay. Do I have apple cider? No. Josh, no. Ew, vanilla. I don't put vanilla in mine. Here comes Josh with the wine is a great option. Wine is always a great option. Okay, y'all. I almost think that there's a little too much liquid on this too. That's fine too. All right, time to put the top on. Josh, you talking about me? What am I making? I'm making an apple pie. Right now. And this crust always cracks on me. So frustrating. It is so frustrating, y'all. Okay, 26 pages. Y'all are still telling me page counts. I'm sitting here talking about this daggone pie. Do y'all know the trick that you're supposed to do? Y'all need hush. With the crust, so your crust doesn't get too brown before the rest of the pie. After it browns, you put aluminum foil over the crust so it doesn't burn, so you can cook your pie for a longer amount of time. Thanks, Trin. I think it's going to be fine. And yeah, I think it's going to be perfectly fine. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal at all. Yeah. It is. It's a good trick because I know that people have issues with like the edges of their crust browning too quickly before the rest of the pie is done, and putting aluminum foil over it stops that from that chaotic thing from happening. I used to make my own pie crust, but who has time for that? And I don't even have the tools to do that because I would need like a standing mixer. Y'all know how expensive standard mixers are? Or standing? Not the handheld, the ones that you put on like your countertop. Bad boys are expensive. They're super expensive. Oh. Yeah, I'm making an apple pie. Yeah, that sounds like no vanilla. But there are some people, Josh, who do put vanilla in it. That's why I said that. Some people do use vanilla. I don't know why, but some people do use vanilla extract. I just can't see that as a combination. And I don't follow a recipe, which is my problem. So the measurements that I use, I kind of just go with it, if that makes sense. I don't know, my great grandmother was like that too. She didn't use recipes, she just kind of cooked. And she had the best pound cake, which my mom knows how to make, and she won't tell me the recipe, which is, I think she's the only one in the family that has it, actually. I think. Now, I could be wrong in saying that, but I think she's the only one in the family that has the pound cake recipe. Yeah. It's got to be I think it's a southern thing. You just go by the eye and the taste. Yeah, I need to. I do need her to write well. She knows how to make the because my great grandmother used to make a nut cake as well, and she used to make a fruit cake. I don't know if anybody in the family knows how to make that fruit cake though. I gotta ask my mama that, y'all. Come to think of it, who knows how to make that? But I feel like I was like the only person in the family that liked fruit cake. Everybody seemed to hate fruit cake. I love it personally, but I know it's not a fan favorite. Culturally, I just don't think here in America, I don't think people really like fruitcake like that. But I love fruitcake. I think it's amazing. But it depends too on like who makes the fruitcake. What are you talking about? No. Where have you been? I ain't seen you around in a minute. Ew, y'all are talking about fruitcake. Y'all like fruitcake? How do y'all not like fruitcake? What's wrong with fruitcake? Ain't nothing wrong with a little fruitcake. Oh, wow, y'all. Black cake? Okay, no. So yeah. So Yanni, I do like West Indian rum cake, but my great grandmother made American style. Now my dad's mom makes West Indian rum cake, which is good. It's really, really good. I haven't had that in a long time, actually. Come to think about it. Okay, y'all. So the pie is going in the oven. It's going in the oven. It's going in the oven. It's a no on the fruitcake. Y'all are just wrong. Y'all are wrong. I can't believe everybody is saying no to the fruitcake. All right. Okay. Good. I got somebody who's like yes to the fruitcake. Dang. Y'all are missing out on the fruitcake. All right. In the oven she goes. Oh, y'all don't know how much I appreciate you keeping me company through this process. Let me tell you something. Because I sure enough would have sat on the couch and just sat there. I would have sat there. Did I slip? Oh shit. Thank you, Denise. Too busy running my mouth. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. Thank you. Because I sure enough would have forgot. How am I celebrating? You talking about me? How am I celebrating the holidays? Thank you. I completely forgot. I'm so busy running my mouth. Okay. I would have been so pissed. Um, nothing. I'm not doing anything for the holidays. Um, we usually see my parents, but we don't um, like for, of course, because of COVID. Um, like we create a situation where we're not technically in the same room. We wear masks when we're around each other. We don't touch each other. Um, so that'll probably be the thing if they give us gifts, but which they have gifts for the baby, so that'll be a thing. But as far as like doing something serious, no, no, because COVID and all. COVID and all. Hey, boo. I was about to say, didn't I just see you, Tamika? I did. All right, y'all. So I'm going to, now that I have that, done, um, make sure my time is right. What's 48 plus 25 in time? Y'all do the math for me. My brain is not functioning. I need to come back and take that pie out of the oven in 25 minutes and put the foil on the crust. Yes, wheat infused food would beat out alcohol infused. I think so. Well, I know it's 73, y'all, but I mean, like, what time is that? 48 plus 25 is what? 58, 08, 1013. Thank you, y'all. I appreciate the assistance. 1013. Thank you. 1013. Everybody's got it. 1013. Yeah. Um, wait, y'all, an hour and 13. No, 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 no. No, I mean, what was 9:48 plus 25 minutes? I worded that so wrong. Let's do another sprint at 9:50 and let's go for 25 minutes because, and I'm gonna go sit down while I just put it from my recommended some time ago. Yeah. I recommended that a while ago, a whole minute ago. That. Are you Did you say you just started it? How are you liking it? I don't like telling people what that one is about because if you tell people what it's about, it technically is a spoiler. Yeah, we're readers. Math has never been my thing. I'll go for 27 minutes. Would that bring us to the right time? I don't know, y'all. I don't even smoke weed. Oh, well, I think most states are in the next 20 years or so are gonna have marijuana legalized. Oh, Shauna, well, yeah, let's just start at 9:50. Is it 9:50? Okay. Y'all just want so y'all want to start how long do y'all want to sprint? I'll get up and I'll take the pie out. How long y'all want to sprint for? Don't mind me and my confusion. 25 minutes. Yeah, I math is just clearly math is not my thing. So um let's do 20, 25, or 30. Say in the comments what you want to do. And what I'll do is that while we're sprinting, I'll do the dishes and listen to my audiobook. And by the time we're finished, I'll take the pie out and put the aluminum foil on. Okay, so let's do 30. We're gonna do 30 minutes. Let me pull up my thing. I appreciate y'all because listen, if my life and me, a hot mess, a whole hot mess. I wish some of y'all really truly knew me like that in real life, and you'd be like, "How do you function?" And I would tell you, I have no damn idea. Because Yanni, like, if I get it done now, I don't have to think about it tomorrow. I think that's why I'm excited. All right, y'all, let's sprint. All right, y'all, how'd you do? Yeah, I'm okay. It's just, I mean, when you're constantly lifting a 25-pound baby all day, your back, your back hurts. And then, I don't sleep well at night. My bed is not comfortable. I need a new bed. So it's not helping at the moment either. But I do have a heating pad. It's just in the room. But yes, I do have one, and it works wonders. So once I get finished here for the night, I will be using or utilizing the heating pad. How'd everybody do? I actually am 75% into this book. I have about an hour and a half left. And I don't know how to feel about it. It's like I feel like the resolution happened kind of quick, or there wasn't really like maybe something else is gonna happen, but I feel like there was like no conflict. Like it was like a semi-conflict, then it went away, and I feel like for the past hour I've been listening to them have sex. This is like the world's longest sex scene in the book. This is crazy. I mean, I like the banter, I like the characters, but it's definitely feeling like a three-star read. And I think that it is a book of its time. There's some things about it that are kind of interesting. Yeah, yeah, like carrying kids is crazy. Oh, I'm reading My American Duchess. And that's why I keep laughing because like I keep having to hear about how his junk is so hard that it's straining. And I'm like, I don't wanna I mean, I'm here for the smut, but it's like that same line keeps getting used. So it happened first when I was originally making the filling for the pie, and then it happened again. I was like, wait, because that was a sex scene. And then when I was washing dishes, like I heard the same line again. I was like, wait, didn't they just do it? Like, literally. So the past like the end of the last sprint we did, and then the beginning of this sprint has just been straight sex. So it's just and it doesn't I mean, like, I'm here for it, like, I'm here for it, don't get me wrong, but I think it just confused me because it was just kept going. I'm like, "What?" Yeah, Nicole, that's when I was laughing, I bust out laughing because, like, she had the line in the book was, like, something about, like, his nuts started to hurt, and I was like, "Wait." I was like, "Wait, what?" I know this line did not just say that. I have to get the book when we do the next sprint because I have to read the line to y'all because it threw me off. Like that's why I paused and I started busting out laughing. I was like, his what is starting to what? It's like, no, I have to figure out the line because it was something along the lines of like something it was I gotta find it, but it was something his nuts were starting to hurt. I was like, I was like, and it's not abnormal because I've read books that have more um that have more graphic terminology in them. But I think I'm sorry, but it was like I was I was like, wait. I paused it. When I was laughing, I had paused it because I was like, what is going on here?" And then for me, like, I don't like when there's like a lot of talking going on. It was like they were having sex and having full blown conversations. And I was like, wait. It's like that awkward moment, like if you're with someone and they're like, do you like this? Do you like this? And it's like, shut up and just do what you're supposed to do. Like, stop talking. And I felt like he was talking so much to the point where I was like, shut up and stop talking. Like, just stop talking. Stop running your mouth. Just do what you need to do to make her feel great. And he just kept running his mouth. It was just, oh gosh, I've got to get the book because I've got to read. Hold on, y'all. Like I really do. I got to get the book because I gotta read y'all that line because that line is crazy. Hold on. I know y'all are probably like, this is not what I signed up for. This is not the live that I signed up for, but I promise you. Hold on. And I listened to it so fast, I'm not even sure what chapter it was. But it was one of these chapters. And I guess because I wasn't expecting it. I was not expecting it. Yeah, this is one of those things where I'm like, you don't need to be doing two things at once. And they just had sex in the garden. So now I'm like for this whole last half of this book. And I guess because it wasn't my expectations that I'm kind of like, what in the world is going on here? Oh, okay, let me tell y'all, Jennifer. Okay. So that book was freaking great. I gave that book 4.5 stars. But yes, that was the line where she said, "Get on your knees." What she say? Get on your knees for your penance. I said, "Go ahead, girl. Tell him that he needs to get on his knees for his penance. Watch me drop that same line to somebody. Somebody pissed me off. Get on your knees for your penance." It's good though. Like that one that I just finished, it was so good, y'all. I mean, and it's so crazy because I keep doing all these best of lists, but that one was so good. And I had put the first book on my best romance of 2020, but I feel like I'm gonna have to change it. So originally I was gonna do my best books of 2020 like this week, but I'm not. I'm saving it for next year because I'm reading a couple of things now this month that are like that second book is going to go in the top 20 because it's been a minute since I read. There've been a couple romances that I read this year that have like I'm just been mind blown. But this one that I read, it was just good, y'all. It was having a hero. Like he was just, I don't know. I liked him as a Noel. His name was Noel. Would you say Brie? Izzy, listen, because let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I was gonna do it. Because everybody and their mother is gonna be doing their favorites of 2020 in January. Trust me. Y'all are gonna get so overwhelmed with everybody doing all those videos in January. I don't feel like doing all those videos in January. I'm not finna do all those videos in January. That's why I'm getting them out the way now. Because they're a pain in the butt when everybody's doing them, and then people get tired of watching them. They're like, dang, everybody and their mother's putting up the same video at this point. Hold on, y'all. I really need to find this line. Maybe I just need to wait till the next sprint and I find it for y'all. Because it was hilarious. Okay, so that's why. Oh, and the reason why it was like, um, it was so crazy was I think they had sex and they woke up in the morning and had sex again. But I really feel like I should have wrote the line down, y'all. Anticipated releases. Listen, there's so many good books coming out next year. I don't know how I'm about to keep up with anything next year because there's so many good books coming out next year. In January alone, there's a lot coming out in January alone. Yeah, Izzy, I saw your video went up. I need to go back and watch it. I haven't had time to watch it, but um I think I'm gonna keep my own personal list for like January, February, and March and see how much of it I can get to. And a lot of it is gonna be what my library is gonna have available for me to choose from. I probably won't, Bree, to be honest with you. I highly doubt I will. I got so much stuff planned for next year. Next year for me is gonna be going back to like my passion projects, stuff that like my creative stuff. Because I feel like sometimes it's easy to get caught up in like the booktube, like I think everybody gets caught up in like the booktube clickbait. I think we all do, regardless of whether people want to admit that they do or they don't. Is on them, but I think we all do. I think everybody wants, you know which videos are heavy hitters, you know which videos are going to get you the most views, and sometimes it's easy to get caught up in doing those videos. But next year, like, I'm not saying that I won't do those videos, but like at the same time, I think I'm just past that point now. I think the numbers to me are just like I'm not trying to be YouTube famous. Let's put it that way. YouTube's never going to be a job for me. Um I love what I do on YouTube, but I think in order to maintain that love and to maintain me being here for a minute, I'm going to have to go back to doing what I love, which is definitely like my passion project stuff. Like for instance, I know like my graphic novels and comics and manga stuff never gets a lot of views. It just doesn't because we don't live in a community. Um, and when I say like live, I mean like we don't function within a community that enjoys that content because we don't have a lot of people that specifically read um, like graphic novels, comics, and manga. But it's one of my passions, and like I was doing the Marvel thing where I was doing the Marvelous Year projects, and those don't necessarily get a lot of views. But at this point, I'm kind of like, I just don't care. I don't care. I really don't at this point because it's like that's when it starts to get that's when things start to get ugly, and I think that's when people start to burn out because you end up just starting to do things for clicks. And are you really enjoying what you're doing at this point? And I do feel like I saw somebody's comment that I wanted to comment on. Where is it? Someone just said something that I wanted to comment on, and I lost the comment. How did I lose that comment? Oh, here. Okay, what do you mean by money complicates everything? Like, you mean like sponsorships, or you mean like um Like making money from ads? What specifically? Yeah, y'all. So like the thank you. I appreciate the compliments on the Mermaid Project, like stuff like that. Like that's stuff that I liked. Like that stuff to me is stuff that I like. Or even like the review that I did. There were three reviews that I did this year that I really, really liked. One was the intersectionality review. There was one, the black hair, um, where I did a review of Twisted and talked about my black hair journey. I really loved that video. Um, and then I really enjoyed the colorism triple review that I did, where I did an adult, a YA, and a children's book. And they all talked about the same topics, but I reviewed them in different ways. Like, um, I think that's just more of my I think that's more of my energy. I like doing stuff like that, and they're not the most popular things. Yeah, sponsorship, and it's tricky because I do sponsorships too, you know? And it's one of those things where like, are you gonna turn down the opportunity? I think it's easy sometimes when you're not trying to figure out a way to word this. I think sometimes we can be overcritical of sponsorships because I think that sometimes people also don't realize how much time goes into the creation of of these videos. I think sometimes it's easy to say like, oh, they just put together this video, but for a lot of people, you know, you have the filming and some people have to script out their entire videos. It could take 2 hours um to render a video. It could take another 2 to 3 hours to edit that video, then another 2 hours to turn that into an MP4, and then another hour and a half um to upload it. Then you have the thumbnail part. And then if you do captions, you have to caption it. So I don't knock people who are trying to hustle, because you put a lot of time and energy into this stuff and you don't get technically you're not getting paid for it. Um yeah, I get it. I mean, and everybody thinks about this differently, like my sponsorships for me have I've been offered some stuff that hasn't been book related, and I just won't do it because I don't think it fits with my content personally. But I'm not gonna judge someone else's hustle at the same time too. It's a tricky line, and I get it. I get both sides of the I don't want to say argument, but both perspectives on that. Where that there are certain things that I personally won't do that are not book related. But then I'm not gonna judge someone else who's getting their sponsorships from somewhere else. I mean, that's solely their decision at that point. And the sponsorships that are related to us are very, very narrow. Like my biggest sponsorship right now is probably Book of the Month. A lot of other things that come with sponsorships is kind of like it doesn't fit with my like you said, like it doesn't fit with my content. It's kind of one of those things where I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that because it doesn't vibe with what I'm doing. No, I think too, Jennifer, like reviews for the most part just don't do as well in general. And that's just, they do well over time. They don't do well instantaneously. Um, and that's the thing about it. But for me, I feel like my videos are like that in general. My videos do not do well instantaneously. This is just normal. Not that they don't move as fast, I think, as some other people's content. Like, I'm not gonna put up a video and get 3,000 or 4,000 views on like within a 48 to 72 hour time span. Like, it just doesn't work. It's not how my channel functions. My videos will reach, and can reach those numbers over time. So, um, I think that reviews function the same way. Even if they're non-spoiler, they will not go up. Um, they will not they don't explode like that. And I don't think it matters what your channel size is. I think they just are one of those things that just move slower, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And I turned my camera off, y'all. I'm moving again because I had to take this pie out. What time do you guys want to do another sprint? Yeah. I think sometimes, like I always say, I think um sometimes it's easy to, and I don't and when you put yourself out there, I will always say this. When you put yourself out there, you're opening up yourself to criticism. That is the way of the world. Yeah, let's do 45. Um no, Miss WOC Reader, I would not. Um I don't believe in that in general. That's me. That's my personal thing. I don't, because I'm plus size. I'm plus size, so I have a problem with stuff like that. That's just that. I had it's a long discussion about stuff like that. They actually did reach out to me. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. They did reach out to me to do sponsorship, and I told them no. Because no, I just won't. Um, it's that's not the image that I want to set forward. Yeah, Brie, that's my thing. I think diet culture is super, super toxic. And being plus size, I have a lot of feelings about that. A lot of strong personal feelings about that. So, um, I was offered a sponsorship with them, and I said, "No, ma'am, no, thank you. It's not a fit for my channel." Okay. She cracked a little bit. She cracked a lot. I think she's done. Yeah. No problem, Caitlin. Um, Honestly, I struggle a lot with like overeating, because of emotional issues. Um, and I've had a very up and down relationship with like my weight and my body, and I still struggle with that right now. I wouldn't necessarily say that I've had an eating disorder. Um, and I don't know what that experience is like, but I haven't always had, and I still don't sometimes have a healthy relationship with food, and I don't have a healthy relationship with dieting and diet culture. So, that's just for me personally. And, I don't make judgments on people, because it's not my place. But that's just not something that it's not something that I would do. Not something that I would do. But very, very proud of you on your recovery, my love. That is awesome to hear. All right, y'all. We are about to sprint really quick. Y'all want to see this? This pie? It's not pretty. I don't know how to show it to you because it's not like I can pull the. I don't know how to show it to you. Let's see. Okay. All right, let's see if I can. All right. Can y'all kind of see it? Kind of. You see how it cracked right there and it kind of came out a little bit? It's okay though. It smells great. It smells really, really good. I wish I could like, but you can't even if I do that. There you go. So kind of. It cracked. She smells great. Oh, it's for my stepdad. I made him one for Thanksgiving, and I promised him that I would make another one for for Christmas. All right. Yeah, so listen, I can't find my baking sheet. I had a baking sheet, y'all, and for the life of me, like I don't know what happened to it. I swear it grew legs and walked away. Um, and I usually put it on a baking sheet just in case it does like crack like that and the filling comes out a little bit. Guess who didn't have a baking sheet? But guess what I said? Screw the baking sheet. I'll use the damn frying pan. All right. Are y'all ready to sprint again? How long do we want to sprint? I got off on a talking tangent. Let's sprint again. 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. I was saying like we were supposed to sprint starting at 45 on the clock. Let's do 30. All right. Let's do 30 then. Let me reset the clock. All right. Okay, how'd everybody do? I saw the chat moving a lot. Excuse me. So I'm guessing a lot of people did talking. And that was going to be our last sprint for the night, y'all. Because I do have to get up and get the little lady to school. Okay, cutting 13% from 7 to 13%. That is great. Read all chats. Okay, good. Jennifer, 25 pages. Hi, Olivia. I saw the chat moving in my peripheral vision, but I wasn't reading. That should be a Yoziani. Okay, Caitlin, 20 pages. That's cool, Bree. Baby love. Spending time with the little one. Hey, Chelsea. Came in with 45 seconds left. That's funny. Kathleen, what are you reading? Brandy, what manga did you pick up? Emily 58 to 61. Got through a chat and a chapter. Okay. Olivia, a sprint is where we put a timer on and we all read for that set time. Okay, filming a quick update for a video. Oh, other words from home. Yes. Middle grade. That's right, Kathleen. You did tell me that. You're almost finished. Anonymous Noise. How is that, Brandy? I've seen Anonymous Noise at the library, but I haven't picked it up yet. That's still being productive, even if you just write down some YouTube video ideas. Oh, the quote is, get my note. The quote was, his balls tightened to the point of pain. YouTube would not let me type that in. I'm sure. I get why they would not let me type that. But that was the quote. And that quote came twice in such a short period of time that I was very confused as to why that kept happening to the poor soul. So I was very confused as to why that quote kept coming in. I was like, oh gosh, I mean, somebody give this man some relief because clearly he's in pain. Clearly he is in pain. It sounds like some medieval torture. He does sound like medieval torture. And I was laughing because, like, it was it was explicitly that word for word. And I was like, I guess reading that's hilarious. I was like, I was I don't know whether I was cutting apples or what, but when that line dropped, I was like, his what tightened to what? Crazy. It was super unexpected. That is hilarious. That's funny. That's hilarious. Yeah. But it came back to back. So apparently that's a thing for him where they tighten to the point of pain. which I know is crazy. Mm. Oh, all right, y'all. So we've been going for 2.5 hours. I really enjoyed your company. Um, oh, she put that quote. That's funny. Um, I have enjoyed your company. I appreciate you spending time with me as I baked my pie. It kept me up, but now I need to get ready for bed. Um, because I have a lot to do tomorrow. I have a whole lot to do tomorrow, considering, considering. So, with that being said, I will see y'all later. I probably will not do another live before Christmas. This probably not gonna happen. But I may have something up my sleeve for next week. So I will see y'all then. Vlogmas is almost over with. My God. I'm so excited that it's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's finished. But y'all, please stay safe. Wear your mask. Practice social distancing if you must see your loved ones. And enjoy your holidays. And hopefully I will see y'all next week. Like live show next week. So toodles.